Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. Back with another video. As always, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. Trying to go for 100 likes on the video, man. Before we get to the recap from last night, man, love and prayers to all my California natives, all my California viewers, all the people out there in California. Man, I didn't know the fires were that serious, man, but I've been seeing more videos and I saw like 100,000 people had to evacuate. I didn't realize it was that serious in California with the fires and stuff. So, man, a lot of love and prayers going out to them. Just wanted to say that first. But let's get into the recap, man. Weird night, but we went 2-0. We didn't lose no money. We won all our bets, and we tied with the Penn State +3 bet. I felt like we really would have went. First of all, I felt like Penn State supposed to win the game. So we end up with a tie, a push, but they supposed to win the game. Penn State was up 10-3. They threw an unnecessary pick at the end. I felt like they just fell apart. But good. We took +3. We pushed, and then Suns won by 6, and the game went under. The game was crazy, bro. Like literally, in the first half, them boys had like 130. I think. I'm like, they going too crazy, but I felt like the Hawks would slow down, and that's kind of what happened. But I was so tuned in on the college football, I wasn't really watching the Hawks game, but we ended up cashing both of those. And the Lakers game, due to the fires I was just talking about, the Lakers game got postponed, and then Donovan Mitchell didn't play against the Raptors. So that was 2 bets. I feel like both of them would have cashed as well. So, but we ended up going 2-0. You know what I'm saying? We got pushed with the Penn State, but another profit day, another green day. But yeah, man, other than that, you know, we just trying to green every day. We're going to stick to the same formula and keep pushing. Today, man, listen. Well, today, boy, we got some. Listen, of course we're going college football. I got a college football bet that y'all going to be like, 30, what the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Like, listen, bro, I got a college football bet that's can either make me or break me, bro. Like, I feel good about it, and I never been one to be scared of my picks. I don't want to follow everybody. Like, I like what I like. I looked at everything, and this is how I feel. But I got a college football. I got 2 NBA unders, and then I got one NBA prop for all my prop people out there. But yeah, man, let's get into it. Hey, y'all. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We might as well just start with college football. Might as well take the Band-Aid off, rip the Band-Aid off. Let's get into it. Ohio State versus Texas, right? So Ohio State is, I think, 6-point favorites. The line even bumped up to 6.5 now. When I looked at it, say 6.5-point favorites. And everybody's on Ohio State, man. And I just not last game of the season, but potentially last game of the season. You win this game to go to the national championship. Do I really believe that Texas is gonna go in there and get blowed out? Like, man, in my heart of hearts, even after looking at all the numbers, I just don't feel they are, man. And I'll live and down this hill by myself if I got to. But we taking Texas +9.5. I bumped it up a little bit. And I'm not gonna say, hey, Texas gonna win this game, they're gonna beat Ohio State. But I just don't see them losing by 10 in a game that they need to go to the national championship. Like, even if they're down or whatever, they're gonna fight and claw and claw and claw. And honestly, another big reason why I'm taking Texas in this spot, and you might say 30, my explanation sounds weird to you, but Texas has not been impressive, man. Like, Texas defense has been good, but their offense has been struggling in past games. Their offense has not been very impressive. They can't move the ball. They can barely score. Their defense is really top tier. Texas has a lot of talent on the defensive side and offense, but their defense has been top tier. The talent on their defensive end is just unmatched. Like, and we know about Ohio State, offensive powerhouse, juggernaut. I see some people saying they're going to blow Texas out. I just find it hard to believe that Texas is going to go in there. After Texas know they didn't play, they snuck out that last game, honestly. Texas snuck by in that last game. Their offense did nothing. Texas snuck by in that last game, and they're going to come in here and play around with Ohio State. I just don't see it, man. Ohio State is favored. I'm not even saying Ohio State lose the game. I'm just saying Texas goes in there and doesn't lose by 10. We taking Texas 9.5. You can take Texas with, if you can get them at +10, I think I got them at -160. If you can get them at +10, like -160 lower, then take it. I don't see them going in there getting blowed out. And I know everybody on Ohio State, like almost nobody picking Texas, but I've been betting too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how these things go sometimes. Like, well, most of the time the public be dead ass wrong. And it's not even the reason why I'm making that pick. I'm just making because I just feel in my heart of hearts that Texas is going to come out knowing they haven't been playing their best ball and just lock in. And it's like sometimes I didn't think they took, I forgot the name, last team seriously. They didn't take what's the name seriously, but I think that, they didn't take Arizona State seriously, but I think Ohio State is nothing to be played with. They know from the first kickoff this game is serious and we got the potential of getting blowed out. They know this. So they're going to come out locked in and focused. So we're going to take Texas +9.5, man. This is one of those picks, man. Like, this is one of those picks. Like, it's going to make me or break me. But that's what I'm doing. I'm rocking with it. I like it 100%. Yeah, man. So that's the first pick, Texas +9.5. Let's get into the next one. Jumping over to the NBA, we got Pelicans and 76ers. We got Zion Williamson under 33.5 PRA, points, rebounds, and assists. I just don't see, man, like Zion has been playing games, missing games, coming back from injury. I just don't see Zion coming in against the 76ers and going crazy. Honestly, I just don't. I don't think he has a great spot. I think he could still be on like minute restriction. Like Zion is one of the most weirdest, if you want to call him a superstar, weirdest superstar like I have ever seen. Like he'll come back and he'll show glimpses of greatness, catch an alley-oop or two, and they'll show that alley-oop all night on ESPN. And then like the next game he won't play. Like other than Joel Embiid, him and Joel, like they got this weird thing going on. Like, bro, they just so like non-durable. And as much as we talk about AD, we gotta start talking about Zion. For him to be so young and just like, first it was, oh, he's too big. Then he cut a lot of the weight down and he's still having issues. He just, I don't know, man. But yeah, we taking Zion under 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think this line is way too high. I'm gonna try to get this video posted earlier so they won't bump this line or bump it down. I think this really should be set at like 30, honestly, and them 3.5 points matter a lot. I don't see him scoring 20 points in this game, so that right there give us the edge in that factor. So we're gonna take Zion Williams under 33.5 PRA against the 76ers. Let's get into the next one. Y'all, sticking with that same game, 76ers and Pelicans. I'm gonna take the under 223 in this game. So I always pay attention to like how the line move. Like that's one of the things I learned. Like I like to watch the line movement, and line movement doesn't always mean it's a guaranteed to hit. But more times than not, if that line moved, that mean the odds maker know that first it was too high, or some of the sharp players are putting money on this side. They got to adjust it because their line is a little off. Their calculations are a little off. So the line is at like 220 right now, I think, or 221. I bumped it up to 223 and took the under because it started at 223 and they bumped it down to like 220. So it's moving down in that direction. And like I say, I'm supposed to try to get this video up early because it might be a little lower than that. But I got it under 223. I think I did 220. I'm gonna post. I think it's 223. Under 223. I'm gonna post a screenshot up so y'all can see it. But I had this, like, from looking at everything, I don't see them scoring like over 215 total. I think if I had to pick a winner, I would pick 76ers just because I feel like they're playing better together. And the Pelicans, man, like Zion come back and messes up their rhythm. I think they actually play better without Zion. You know what I mean? So I think they play better without him because they got a rhythm. Like he's never on the court, but so when he's on the court, they kind of force feed Zion. But I think 76ers win this game. I think they control the scoring. And the 76ers, they play fast at times, but they really play slow. They'll slow it down, pick and roll, Tyrese Maxey, stuff like that. So I like under 223 in this spot. I don't see them scoring over 215. Definitely don't see them going over 220. We know crazy stuff can happen like overtime, but they shouldn't have to go to overtime with the Pelicans. So I'm taking 76ers and the Pelicans under 223. Let's get into the next one. Last pick of the day. You know we got to finish on the NBA under. Nets and Nuggets under 222 points, right? So this is another game where like it started at 223, I think, and they bumped it down to like 219, I believe, and I bumped it back up. So I bumped it back up to what the line was before everybody started putting the bets on the total and the side. So Nets and Nuggets under 222, right? And I almost took, so the spread is at like 14, but I literally almost took Nets plus like 17 or plus 18 because I just felt like the Nuggets haven't been impressive. They have not been the same Nuggets team in past years. And like the Nets play hard, they play defense, they play to the end. But the Nets got a lot of injuries and stuff going on, so I just didn't want to fall into a blowout potential. But 17 points in the NBA game is a lot, even for Denver Nuggets to beat somebody by that, because Denver plays slow. So for a team that plays slow, I like the under in this spot. And I also didn't think they would win by 14 points, what the spread was, but I just left it alone. I had a better feeling about the total, so I took the under 222. And plus Joker coming back from injury, like not injury, but he had like an illness. He was like sick, non-COVID or something, so he coming back. So first game back for their superstar, he can come out going crazy. Because I'm a firm believer, bro, when they say, oh, a player is going to be returning Friday, like say they got a game Wednesday, right? But they say, oh, Joker's going to play Friday. I feel like, honestly, he could have played Wednesday. They're just getting him back into shape. So he was ready to go Wednesday. I just felt like they waiting to Friday to bring him out against the Pelicans. And I mean, not the Pelicans, against the Nets. And he had one of those great triple-double Joker games. So I want to stay away from that crazy fluke activity and just take the under 222 in this game. I just don't see this game getting over 210. Honestly, I think this line is way too high. And it's heading in that direction. So I'll be interested to see what the line is like an hour before the game. That's going to tell us what we need to know. So, but last pick, Nets and Nuggets under 222 points, NBA under. So that's the 4 picks, man. We're trying to go 4-0. Yeah, my camera tripping, but that's the 4 picks, man. Like I was saying, we're trying to go 4-0. I'm not worried about none of the NBA picks. Literally, all I'm worried about is this Texas pick. And I'm not scared. I feel good about it. But that's going to be the game. I'm going to be tuned in on that college football. I know the world going to be watching it as well. I'm I'm gonna be checking on the NBA picks, but I feel super confident in that. I feel confident in all the picks, but I'm locked in on college football. It's the playoffs. I just don't see Texas losing by 10 with a chance to go to the national championship. I don't see it. Some call them young, they talented, but they too raw. They don't got the skill set. I don't believe any of it. Let's go Texas +9, but that's the 4 picks. I'm gonna catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.